Hi everyone. Today we're going to talk about the chapter 3 of the book, which is what factors motivate students to learn.
Motivation drives the effort students put in learning. When learners feel motivated, they persist longer, process information more deeply, and take great pride in their work. For example, a philosophy professor assumed everyone will love primary source, but most students didn't see their relevance and stopped engaging. Research in education shows that motivate depends on two main factors, value and expectancy. So when both are high, students are more likely to engage fully with the material. Subjective value refers to the reason why students care about a project. For example, a gamer in coding course often see the direct connection between programming and creating video games. Even if students see the value of a course, they may not be motivated if they think they will fail anyway. So, expectancy involved builds the belief that I can success if I put in effort. When students are have confidence, their performance are better. This figure shows how value and expectancy feed in motivates, affecting learning outcome. When those two factor positively, students tend to set higher goal, persist higher and reduce um high and produce higher quality work.
Students set different goals which shape their motivation. The first distinction is between learning goals and performing goals. Learning goals focus on gaining a deep understanding. These students engage actively, take on challenges, and persist through difficulties. Performance goals, however, focus on me proving ability. Performance approach goals drive students to seek recognition, where performance avoidant goals make students feel failure and disengage. Research show that learning goals lead to deeper understanding, while performance avoidant goals often result in minimal efforts. Another type of another type of goal is work avoidant goal, where students try to complete tasks quickly with minimal efforts. However, motivation varies. Students may work hard in subjects they valued, but disengage in ones they see as irrelevant. Beyond academics, students are often driven by effects and social goals. Social goals focus on connecting with others, such as forming student study groups. Studies suggest that students who balance multiple goals tend to more motivated and successful. So why do these goals matter? First, when students' goals align with course objectives, they engage more. Secondly, motivation is strongest when students see value in task and believe they can succeed. If they doubt other, they are likely to disengage. Lastly, students constant balance academic, social, and personal goals. So understanding this help creating more effective learning environment.
Then we'll talk about the two key strategies to boost students' motivation, which resonates with the factors that motivate students to learn that we introduced earlier. First, it's about establishing value, which means connecting learning to students' interests. Students are more motivated when they find personal relevance in what they're learning. However, as seen in How Learning Works, a continental philosophy professor struggled with engagement because students didn't see the value in reading primary texts. So to make learning more meaningful, instructors they can do three things. First, they can connect materials to real-world applications. For example, an economic professor might use case studies for a financial crisis to illustrate theories, and then they could create authentic tasks instead of giving theoretical exercises. For example, an information system course, they might have students build a real database for a client. And last but not least, uh, hi, they need to highlight the career relevance because instructors they can show how skills like data analysis, like writing or problem solving, how these are valued across professions. These strategies help students to see the value of learning, so which means they can increase their engagement. And the second strategy is to increasing expectancy for success, which means building confidence in learning. Even if students they value a subject, they might be disengaged if they feel, they will likely to fail. In the book, a thermodynamic professor in the book told students that a third of you will fail, which reinforced the negative expectancy for students and lead them to worse performance. So to build confidence, there are three things the instructors could do. First, they could align the course goals, assessments, and instructions so that students they can clearly understand the expectations. And second, they could provide early success opportunities, such as they could start with smaller and manageable tasks and then build confidence before asking students to tackling harder challenges. Last but not least, uh, to give targeted feedbacks instead of just giving grading and grades. More constructive and feedbacks could highlight strengths that provides you know and provide clear improvement steps. So when students see the progress and believe that they have the ability to succeed, they are more likely to stay motivated. So by showing the relevance and building confidence, we create environments where students engage and persist. Now, next, let's see and explore how supportive and learning environments further enhance the motivation.
It is also very important to build a supportive learning environment. First thing we're going to talk about is fair evaluations and encouragement, because fair evaluation and encouragement plays a critical role in boosting students' motivation. When students believe they are graded fairly, they feel more confident and more likely to stay motivated. And flexibility in assignments, like allowing students to choose their own topics, makes tasks more relevant and meaningful to them. This increases engagement as they see a personal connection to their work. Like, for example, using clear rubrics provides transparency and letting students to select research topics enhances their sense of control and interest. The second thing I'm going to talk about is motivation isn't just about effort, it's about value, expectations, and environment. Value refers to how meaningful or relevant the task is to the students. And expectations are about the students' confidence in their ability to succeed. And the environment include the classroom atmosphere and the support they feel from the instructor. For example, connecting course content to a real-world application can enhance its value, making it more relevant and motivating for the students. The third thing I want to talk about is the instructors. Instructors plays a crucial role in shaping student motivation by aligning value, expectations, and environment. We can create a more engaging and supportive learning experience. This involves like engaging flexible assignments that resonate with students' interest and providing constructive feedback to get their growth. Like, for example, constructive feedbacks not only help students to improve, but also boost their confidence and motivation to continue learning. So the main takeaway here is that a student's motivation to learn depends on three key factors, like The first one is the values they see in the task. The second one is the confidence in their ability to succeed. And third one, of course, is the environment that supports their learning. By understanding and influencing those factors, instructors can effectively motivate students and enhance their educational experience.
Thank you. So